spent the night in the brewery parking lot. It's about 6 o'clock. Time to head over to Starbucks. Well, last night we pulled into Crescent City, California, the last big town before you cross over into Oregon. We'd never really ever been there before, I don't think.
Nope.
I might have driven through it at one point years and years and years ago, but nothing recently. Seemed like a nice town. We were pleasantly surprised. They have a lighthouse there that honks its horn and
all night
long.
They do have barking seals as well. So
that's right.
They do have that.
And we ate dinner last night at the Chart House, which has probably been a Crescent City institution right on the wharf there or at the boat harbor, probably for
many years.
I don't know, decades and decades. And we had a massive meal.
Woofed up.
Wow. That was, their portions were definitely healthy. And so we did our best to get rid of all that food. And so we kind of splurged on dinner because we weren't going to be staying at a campground last night. We stayed in Crescent City at a parking lot.
Yeah, I checked the iOverlander app, and somebody said that it was safe to park in front of the Seaquake Brewery, and it was okay by police officers, so we gave it a whirl. We didn't know what in front of meant, in the parking lot or across the street and a parking lot over there. We did choose to park in the parking lot. We probably, in hindsight, should have checked with them to make sure it was okay before they closed. But we went in there after closing, and we got out of there 6 o'clock-ish this morning, and they weren't opening up till 11:30. So I think we were good. No knocks in the middle of the night, no tickets on the window, nothing. So I think we were good. That's what we did. We went by iOverlander. There's quite a few spots here in the Crescent City area that iOverlander had marked as okay, and then there was some that were permanently closed. So
like down by the water. So
down by the harbor, it looked like there's a perfect spot there by the harbor, but really not allowed there. You know, if iOverlander doesn't have it, then I'm not going to try it.
Yep, and that's for sure going to get the knock from somebody. The street that we were on, where the brewery was, is way off of Highway 101, and it was, I don't think there was more than one or two cars that went down the road the whole night, so it was a nice.
A couple of other overnighters, I think.
Yeah, there was another van about a half a block away on a side street, and a big Class A that was pulled off alongside the road. And like I said, there wasn't hardly any traffic in that area. Kind of not industrial, but you know, not right on the main drag. Crescent City, yeah, there's a lot of shops there, Starbucks and coffee places, and there's the big fairgrounds there. You can camp there or park there, but you need a permit. Where you get the permit, we don't
Probably
know.
online or something.
But a lot of great restaurants and Safeway grocery stores and Home Depot in case you need some more lumber to finish your van build. Pretty cool town and relatively clean, I think.
They had some great signage around town too to kind of direct you to the lighthouse there and to the different things. They have frisbee golf, they have a big dog park, lots of things that I think you would enjoy if you stayed there a couple of nights at least. Yeah,
so we give at least 2 thumbs up for Crescent City, and you have to work to get here. It's not an easy just zip off the freeway, because it's up here in the middle of basically nowhere.
Yeah, you got to be doing the 101 to be, you know, really getting to some of these towns that we're on.
Anyway, we're enjoying our time here on the Northern California coast. Time to head up to Oregon.
Oregon, not right. Oregon. Oregon.
No, Oregon.
Adios to California for a moment, and we are headed to Oregon. Catching some views of the ocean along the way. Here we are. Oh! So hard getting pulled off. Just just crossed the highest bridge in Oregon. Thomas somebody's bridge. Thomas's bridge, I think. Unless you had to walk down to somewhere to see the highest bridge, but isn't it cool to see the trees growing out of the rocks? Off to the trail we go. Off to the trail we go. Look which first time he went to shoot. A spotlighted sun coming through. In search of the arched rock. Yes, I'm coming. Careful I'm not tripping on this uneven pathway. But it's nice to have a pathway. At one point it was asphalt. It still is, but it's been a while. Oh, you found it. That is so cool.
The sun is out. It's the drive-through rock. These different sea stacks.
They all have names.
Good morning. We're on the Oregon coast, just up a little ways from the California border, and we are at Arch Rock right off of Highway 101. And yeah, we see the golden arches back there, the good kind. So we're following Highway 101 all the way up.
Morning sun is hard.
Anyway, this is cool. And
Don't you love
more
this?
trees, more ocean.
Oh, look at that view. That's amazing. Yeah, we could do this.
Love the sunshine peeking through the trees, hitting those rocks. So cool here in Oregon.
We stayed overnight at a parking lot,
A brewery parking lot.
but we didn't have any beer. We stayed there tonight or last night and just got up really early this morning and left and started the road up to Oregon and getting treated to some morning sunshine on these rocks. It's beautiful.
So join us as we head up the coast, see where we end up for today and tonight.
This is our last stretch of the ocean coastline, so we're going to try to find a whole bunch of little spots here along the way to enjoy and just hang out today. We've got a little extra time, so we're going to try to do that here the next day or so.
Perfect.
And then we'll head on our way south. Look at these perfect Christmas trees. Can you take one home?
And there's the 10th hole of the local golf course. You can see the green right up there.
You're kidding.
It's a par 5.
Rogue River Historic Bridge. This is a fantastic bridge. quite the canyon we're in right now, and you've got water down here on the right. Circling around. Humbug Mountains that way. Chilly 48 degrees going through here.
Didn't get a lot of sunshine.
Looks like a little pull off right there with some trails. Can't see it. We're on the downside. Oh dear. How's he getting up here?
Here we are, two Canadians in Oregon. Kim was commenting this morning that we've never been asked so many times if we were visiting from Canada as we have on this trip.
I mean, no one asks you if you're from, you know, Minnesota. Nobody asks you from Iowa, you know, when you're wearing an Iowa sweatshirt or something like that. But when you wear a Canada sweatshirt, everyone asks if you're from Canada.
And we say, well, we're darn close. We're in Minnesota. Some lady says, oh, that's not that close. It's like, how much closer to
6
Canada
hours away.
do you want?
Closer than they are.
Exactly.
To the light. Go to the light. Cape Blanco Lighthouse. On Cape Blanco, of course.
Look, there's a whale out there. Or a Petridge Farm goldfish cracker.
Going back downhill from Cape Blanco Lighthouse. Campground is right here.
Horse camp.
Oh, that's the horse camp.
Horses go
horses go camping so they can horseback
not just
ride.
horses by themselves.
No.
Dang it. The famous Hughes house. What makes it historic and
The Hughes house was constructed in 1898 for a pioneer dairy farmer. The Hughes house is an ornate, authentically restored Victorian home that allows visitors to chance to see what life was like at the turn of the century. 3,000 square foot, 11-room ranch home, constructed of old-growth Port Orford cedar at a cost of $3,800, is a fine example of the late 19th century architecture and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Hello, bridge. Hello, water. Hello, water.
big eagle's nest platform.
Oh my goodness. Eagle's nest.
Catch it on the way back.
Okay, on the way to another lighthouse. Who's with me?
Great.
I don't hear anybody.
Girls,
Who wants to see another
who wants
lighthouse?
to stay in a yurt?
I think that'd be kind of fun, actually. Speed bump ahead. Ow.
I don't think this is the lighthouse, but
Are we here? Where is it?
I don't see the lighthouse yet.
Where's the
No,
lighthouse?
keep going.
Where's the lighthouse?
Oh,
I
that's
want to
point.
see it. Ooh, it's getting foggy out here. go through the tunnel. Tree tunnel. You gonna honk?
Oh, it's true.
Canopies of trees, always fun. You see up there, there's an eagle's nest. Is there any eagles in it? I don't know. There's the bridge, and it's a lift bridge. If I could hold it straight. It's pretty cool. Beautiful area. It really is. Welcome to Abandoned by the Sea. Otherwise on the map known as Bandon. But Bandon is called it Bandon by the Sea on their own. Gonna go check this old town Bandon out. What's going on down here? I wouldn't trust them. Broken anchor bar and grill. Rendering somewhere. Sweets. There's the loft. Toy room. Sweets and treats. This is really cute.
A sassy seagull.
Ooh, bakery and deli. Minute Cafe for sale.
There you go. Business opportunity.
Right. This is really charming. By the water, too. Arcade Tavern. Big Wheel Fudge Factory. Big Wheel, keep on turning. Port of Bandon. Oh, they've got some dolphins there. Are there dolphins here?
Dolphins.
Restrooms?
It's Tony's crab shack. But you get a good cup of chowder there.
I bet you could get a good, or the chowder house. Fish and chips chowder house. This is a fun place. Dog friendly deck up there. Maybe tomorrow if I get an inkling for some fudge. There's murals on there, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Must be able to see whales here off the coast. That's really a fun place. And then we've got Art by the Sea here. This is a place we can't quite figure out. Baja Imports. There's a lot of funky creatures here, so if you like funky creatures, animals, Bigfoots, dinosaurs, you'll find them all there. It's like you're waiting in line. Time for a water run. At the brewery and the jerry can. Time to get some water. What do you think they're talking about? How long it takes to fill up some water. It's a weird thing being on vacation a month before Christmas and you're seeing Christmas trees everywhere and Christmas decorations, but you're in warm weather and you're not home. First time for us for this. Kind of strange. kind of want to go find a tree.
This is pretty nice. We're at Bullard's Bay State Park in Oregon on the coast. We were just down at the lighthouse, which was pretty nice.
Hi.
Hi. And we spent a little bit of time down there. And it's a very nice park. Very woodsy.
Clean.
Clean. They have a park ranger going through, making sure everybody's on the up and ups. So here's our camp spot.
It's almost Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Yeah, you guys better watch your P's and Q's.
Get you.
Peas and mashed potatoes and corn.
Stuffing.
Wild turkeys.
They all started coming after me. This is cool. This is for your sink water or gray water disposal instead of putting it on the ground. They have in the state of Oregon these little disposals, and they're every so often down the trail here. But ours is right across the street, so that'll be handy to dump our gray water. At this campsite, their bathrooms are in the middle of the loop. So you have all these paths that lead to another section of the loop. Your job is to remember which trail to follow. I think this is mine. Kind of scary knowing that those turkeys are roaming around. Very loamy and muddy through here because you have the tree canopy. As a kid, I'd be exploring all this stuff. Pick the right one. There we are. Nothing but pine needles. And a feather. Somebody came to visit. And there we are. Someday I want to stay in one of those things. Nobody around. Isn't that great?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes.
Bacon cheeseburgers. And homemade pickles from daughter Megan. How are they? Really good, huh? Well, let's dig in.
Oh, what's going in there?
Four.
Ooh, looks good, doesn't it, Willow? Mm-hmm. I'm hungry.
Not too bad. These are the cheapy cinnamon rolls.
Oh, those look delicious.
They'll do in a pinch. And
Perfect.
it's not burnt on the bottom, which is
Hey,
good.
you still got it.
So this cream cheese frosting comes all the way from Pismo Beach, California to Oregon to Grace. Hopefully not embarrass the cinnamon roll shop there in Pismo. Got a dripper.
Goodness.
It's got to make these great value cinnamon rolls taste a heck of a lot better.
Heck yeah. My mouth is watering.
Those look good. Where's yours?
Okay, when?
First bite, well, sort of.
Where's my camera? Happy? This is a lovely place. Don't you wish you were here right now?
Wouldn't be any for you. Bring your own cinnamon rolls.
Who's here? I'm not making that noise. Nope.
Where's your baby? Well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is dark outside.
Yeah, I can't even see outside hardly.
It's dark. We got the lights pretty bright in here, but it is pouring. Just big puddles of water outside. Dogs are crashed out. We're doing some work, trying to put a video together,
Trying to put a deal together?
and having a little coffee break time. Yeah, that's a pie. Dude, now you got my pants all wet.
Come closer. It just gets confusing of where we're staying and for how long and all of that kind of thing. Wake up. So I think what we're doing is about a 6-hour nonstop drive to
I'm in repose right now.
Red Bluff, California is where we're headed tomorrow.
Their bluffs are red.
And we are staying there for 2 nights at a
Red
KOA.
Bluff?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then we're going to get laundry done and get chores done before we head to the kids' house, where we don't want to impose on all of this stuff. So
Nope, we don't.
that's going to be a busy day that's going to be a long driving day. So we'll have a little rest in between, so that'll be good.
Not
So
much rest. laundry and all that, but it helps break it up and
Breaks up the long driving
and
days.
keeps the dogs from having to be in constant motion for hours at end. I'll stop here for a second and I don't care who you are, this is one heck of a breakfast bagel sandwich. Ham, egg, cream cheese, tomato.
Same, but no tomato. So good. Toasted.
Toasted on a cheddar bagel from Tin Cup Coffee on Highway 101 in Bandon. Yum! That was really good bagel sandwich.
Very tasty.
Well, our time at the beach is quickly coming to a close here in Oregon.
Yes.
And we have to head inland now. So I hope you enjoyed our videos up to this point of showing the beautiful coastlines of California and Oregon.
Gonna miss it. It's always sad to leave the coast. And we did a huge extended version of the coast this time, and it's hard to leave. I mean, we used to live at the coast out here in Washington State, and you get a lot of flashbacks when you're in the Pacific Northwest of what it was like to live here. And it's been a while since we've lived out here, but you used to live in the San Francisco Bay Area, grew up there, so a lot of reminiscing as we've been going through here, and just kind of reliving some of the areas.
Yep. So kind of a bittersweet. We are going to be heading back down towards Flagstaff. We have an appointment with a videographer from Tiny House Tours, and they've agreed to do a video tour of the Pineapple Princess. So we're going to be zooming down there to meet our appointment for that, and then it's time to head back to home, try to beat the weather, and get hunkered down, I guess, for the winter for a while until we get a, how should I put it, a bug of our butt to find warmer temperatures and maybe head to Florida, maybe back down to the Texas Gulf Coast.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening here this winter. If it ends up being, I mean, last year we were able to escape to Texas for a week, and that was kind of fun. The roads were good. It was just a little chilly on the way down. So we get little moments like that in Minnesota where we can escape pretty easily. The roads are good and the snow isn't coming. So it's supposed to be a warmer winter. So we'll see if we can escape again. But this has been an epic trip out west, and it's not done. So we still have a couple of weeks before we need to be home and start getting ready for Christmas.
The good thing about the holidays is that we are going to make a stopover at my daughter's and her family's home up in the hills in California, and actually spend probably I think it is the first holiday that we're going to be able to spend together, Thanksgiving, and we're going to craft some food and have a couple days there with them.
So we might take a couple of days off of videoing just to enjoy them and the grandkids, and that ultimately was what this trip was all about, is to see them. So we're going to swing back on the other side of the state and spend some more time with them before we head home.
Good. So be sure to subscribe, follow along. Thanks for all the new subscribers, and we'll keep you in the loop with our travels.
Yeah, thanks for following.
Yeah, and remember, any day in the van,
it's a good day.
It's a good day.
42 South, here we go. Coke Hill is on the way. Should be an interesting ride on a road we've never been. We checked with the coffee shop folks and they said, yep, this is the way to go. You want to go to I-5 this direction out of Bandon. So that's what we're doing.